Episode 109. 109, you pull it. I actually know who bought that. Shout out Davidson County. February 28th, 2024.
What? What just
Butch,
happened?
Butch knows what I'm talking about. I almost
I
couldn't get
do.
through the intro because I was looking at those handlebars. Looks like a 1970s wild hog down there, and you got the sexy curl going on the hair there. So
Holy jabroli.
look at that. I mean, that's parallel, dude. That's horns down on your face right there.
You ready for the Florida ride? Let's ride.
Dude, everybody going to Florida on biker week, just grab onto Butch's handlebar mustache right now.
Mm.
It is National Public, I almost said speaking day, Public Sleeping Day.
Mm.
Man, we should have tagged old what's his face?
Nap.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
Shout out. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, what
Just
do you
keep
know?
reading the doc.
What do you say? Forgot I put that in there.
Hey, look at us.
Let's go. National Public Sleeping Day. Okay, we are the Millie Goats. I'm AK, co-host. J.U.Y.S co-host. Butch P co-host. We don't know where Tex is. Probably doing something. Actually, he had a wrestling meeting. He had the old wrestling meeting to keep the program afloat. Let's do the Pat McAfee program that he stole from PMT, which they stole from every football coach in the country. We're trying to win the Millie. I don't think it's Wednesday. I haven't really played any DraftKings.
I played in an exclusive NBA basketball ticketed contest last night.
How'd you do?
I missed that one.
A preemptive how dare you to robo bets or whatever that silly website is that I've gone to twice now to get a little bit of b-ball information, and they have failed me miserably. I finished almost dead last for people that entered using information provided by them.
They bamboozled you.
Hey, I'm not gonna not take blame because I don't know anything about basketball. So I was looking for a little bit of help. Maybe I need to do a little bit more research.
I think I missed that one. I saw the ticket for it, but I 100% missed that one. I thought, and then I tried to sign into one of those flash contests, but it didn't work. But we digress because that's not important. What is important is that now we move to the Panhandle, the Florida swing in the PGA season. We also had a very nice conversation via text on what shape Florida might take on if you turn it a certain direction. And then we started power ranking those states that might take on a certain shape if you turn them a certain direction. Thoughts? Yeah, dude, where were you?
We did talk about this. And then we went a different route.
Yeah. It was, we like to keep this show PG, so we can't disclose that information.
I don't know why you brought that up.
Sign up for what's the Goaty fans or something, whatever. The
GF.
Yeah. We had some light court storming incidents. That's all the rage right now, just for everybody who's watching, just because we like to show that we're up with the news. Kyle Filipowski is playing tonight, so must not have been that serious of a injury, don't you think?
I didn't think he actually got hurt. I thought he tripped the guy, right?
So first it was his ankle, then it was his knee. Then they did special testing and determined that it didn't even warrant imaging, which if you're playing D1 sports, they pretty much image everything. So that really meant that there was nothing wrong at all. And then the last report was on ESPN that he had to put ice on it because it was sore, but we don't know what he put ice on. But he's back in the lineup tonight, which is hilarious.
Typical Caucasian Duke player.
Wow. Profiling.
I'm just saying.
profiling.
If profile fits.
Okay, Butch. Wow, where did that even come from? How many of those do you have?
If Duke wins it all, you have to drink.
Dude, Duke wins it all. Nobody
Oh.
storms the court for the rest of the year. You have to drink one of those. Butch, how you feeling? I mean, you look good. You look real good.
Thank you. Feeling great.
Well,
I'm glad to be back on the East Coast. It was a long ride away from home out there to the West Coast. Made the trip back tonight.
Hey, you must be exhausted. And now we know.
Dude, I'm hyped. Hyped up for
hype man.
For this Cognizant Open.
Dude, that thing is so weird too, by the way.
It's not
I was trying to
Honda.
Yeah, it was the Honda, but now it's the Cognizant. And then I started looking up how to spell Cognizant, about what the correct way to spell it was. And I guess they spelled it right, but it means to be aware of or enlightened or whatever it is. So,
Yeah.
what are you drinking out of there? Little wine tumbler?
Yeah, something like that.
Stemless wine glass. That's what it is. So the Cognizant, it used to be the Honda, correct?
Correct.
So Honda
Inside
pulled
source.
out.
Dang. That's a shame. They pulled out?
I guess.
Is this just like the Enlightenment
There was
tournament?
actually a lot of sponsors pulled out after last year because of money. Because they're making them put more money in to pay the players more, so they don't leave for live. So a lot of the sponsors did pull out. I guess Honda was one of them. Like Wells Fargo's not doing it after this year. This year's the last Wells Fargo.
Oh.
Do we need to make an appearance?
No.
I mean, we could. No.
I mean, we are going to show a loss this year.
What is Cognizant like a company?
I guess.
Does anybody know what it is, or is it just like a bunch of people who are enlightened just band together and like Green Bay Packard this tournament?
Nonprofit.
Club cause how do you I can't even say that word.
I didn't know if you were being serious or not. Oh my gosh. Anyways,
they sent around the offering plate around the country for everybody.
But anyways, inside source tells us, hey, this thing right here, good course fit for one of our guys, for one of the guys, champion of the people. Never heard of him. Okay, so we're gonna get to that, but first, National Public Sleeping Day. This was absolute insanity, fellas, when I was looking this up. There are 4 types of naps because it's talking about, there's the power nap, which is approximately 10 to 20 minutes long. You're not really drowsy and you get an energy boost from. Then there's called the hangover nap, is about 30 minutes long, which is 10 too many minutes, leaving us loopy and wanting to just stay asleep. Then there's the brainiac nap, which lasts about 60 minutes and includes the deepest sleep, best for studying or test days or a big event. And then there's the California King. Lasts about 90 minutes, typically a full cycle of sleep, which this is best for your creative thinking boost. So I'm in none of those. I literally can't nap. If I nap, I'm out for 4 hours. No question. Do any of you have a preference of napping other than nap from last week?
I've gotten better at napping. I think since 2 young kids, not sleeping at night, don't really have a choice, just kind of fall asleep, nap. But before that, I'd never nap, not even think about it. Didn't even cross my mind.
Butch, what say you?
I'm a big napper. Dude, you kick my feet up and I'm out. I don't know really the duration. It varies. I probably cover all 4 of those in one nap sitting. Wake up, bam.
It's the recliner.
do
Butch has
do
got
they
the
have?
Infinity Stones nap.
We may create a new nap called the recline nap,
Mm,
and that's just specific for me.
dude, I don't. I've never been.
Thanksgiving nap is Butch because everybody falls asleep after Thanksgiving.
Dude, Butch's feet can never go above his heart, or else he's out. Boom, done.
Done.
You might want to get that looked at for some peripheral artery disease or something. Dude, you know what I did before this? I cut my son's hair. Cut his
Fade?
hair. No, I gave him a faux hawk. He said he wanted a mohawk, so I gave him a faux hawk. I tightened that thing up too. I'll tell you what.
Dude. So you didn't fade it at all?
I blended it. I didn't do a
Well,
fade.
that's the fade. Is faded it?
No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it is.
you remember the debacle of G.U.Y.S bachelor party 2016 or whatever it was? Whatever the hell, when was that? I told my whoever was cutting my hair I wanted a high fade, and they just basically like shaved my sideburns really really short, and then made me look like a light bulb head. And I'm like, is that a fade? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what is the one where you go way up high? And they're like, that's the high and tight with a blend right along your part line. And
They
I'm
didn't
like,
know what they were talking about.
no, dude, a fade? No. What does Travis Kelce say? How about that?
He
Throw it to the
invented
pylon.
the fade.
Yep.
A fade is to the pylon. Let's go.
Fade is a nice little baby fade off the tee.
What's that haircut that BMO gets where he like shaves the side and it's just like a little bit at the top? Like he looks like one of the twins off the Rugrats.
That's the Macklemore. Phil and Lil.
Phil and Lil.
Shout out BMO. Did you see Travis Kelce? What the requirements were for dating Taylor Swift?
Did he put those out or did she? Well, I don't know.
I think she has like rules or something. It's like he can't go to strip clubs. That's done. She apparently gave him $500,000 to up his wardrobe. I don't know why. He can't take pictures with females, and there was something else. There's one other one that I can't remember.
Oh, speaking of that,
these are her rules.
Yeah, I think I took a picture of it.
Did you see that clip of Rory? Or did one of y'all send that? Somehow I saw like an interview. The lady was interviewing Rory. She touched his shoulder and he did a get off of me, basically. Like that.
Oh, gave the old shoulder shrug. Oh my gosh,
it's blatant, dude. It's like, and she's like, "All right, yeah, whoops, sorry."
And the other one,
his wife must have those rules.
Oh,
right,
is it one of these? Because this is the fourth one I just found the picture. Expected to FaceTime, not text when they were apart.
Well, that's like new age anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I mean, all the kids. My wife's a high school teacher. All the kids, they just FaceTime each other.
So you are up to the date. You're up to with what's going on because you got your wife's teaches high school kids. So you got the ins and outs.
She also played sports, as Tex clarified last week.
One of his riveting questions just ends after he asks a question.
That was it.
Leaving the people wanting more. Yeah, so now my wife's a good napper. She can nap. She's 30 minutes, 60 minutes, boom, done. But if I lay down, she gets mad.
My mom was the absolute king or queen, whatever, of the power nap. She get home from work and she I'm mom. She's like, J.Vi, give me 10 minutes. And she would be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then she'd be up doing whatever she had to do.
She's a classic power napper.
I mean, she had it down to a T. She didn't even need a timer. It was like self-timer.
She's running power on you.
Yeah.
She's right down the field. Boom, hand it off, power nap, get back up, do it again. Wow.
Run the damn nap.
Run the RTDN. Print the shirts. Okay, that's public sleeping day, and Travis Kelce apparently has new rules. I wonder if Taylor Swift got those rules from the new age kids. I think trying to keep up with the times. Probably like, oh, who texts anymore? All right. On the show, we have Salute Your Sports. We got a new drop. Not yet. Don't do it yet. Water cooler debate. DFS deep dive, where we take this golf course and we rip it to shreds, and then we put it back together in a nice little paper mache DraftKings lineup, which we will pull that up. How dare use other relevant sports news, Inter Squad DraftKings Jamboree, and the WOAT-A-MAKER. Unblock us, Reddit college football, you cowards, absolute cowards, and stop stealing our intellectual property, Barstool. What did they do this time? I
don't know.
I sent a picture. It was something about colors.
What haven't they done?
Oh, the color blue. Who has the best color blue?
I'm like, we did that last year. Unbelievable. It's infuriating, to say the least. Yeah, they're ranking the powder blues. I'm like, we did this like a year ago. Oh my gosh, that's going to get me all fired up. Leave us alone, Barstool. Actually, we should do a pod off. Let's do it. Okay, anyways, let's get into some of these segments. J.Vi, do you have the new segment?
Yes.
Yes, dude. If you are familiar with the 1990s, early 2000s, you know that is coming from Salute Your Shores, which is the brainchild of the Salute Your Sports. I keep clicking these buttons over here near the banners and our stuff, and I'm almost close to hitting end and stream like 3 times. I need a better mouse. I'll tell you that. Okay. If you are watching on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you don't stay for the whole show, the podcast will be out tomorrow morning. So, with all that being said, Bear with a Machine Gun is here. Awesome avatar. What's up, dude? Okay, Salute Your Sports. Let's get into it. Who wants to go first? J.Vi?
So, I originally had one in there, and for whatever reason, I can't find the document in my email, so I'm just going based off what I did in my phone earlier. And I had one earlier, Salute Your Shorts, to Taylor Gooch in his comments. But after Butch brought up Rory, it reminded me of something that I saw earlier, which I thought was a lot more hilarious. And Rory played in the match earlier this week. I think it was Monday night. Rory and somebody else.
Max Homa.
Yeah.
Lexi Thompson and Rose Zhang.
None of those people that you just named are as important as the person who thought they were the most important person there, which was DJ Khaled, who brought his clubs and lined up beside Rory to practice his shots on the driving range and didn't think that he was there to commentate. He thought he was there to actually play in the event. So salute your shorts to DJ Khaled to thinking that the event was about him.
Did he actually analyze it or anything, or did he just?
I didn't watch it. I just saw like the clips of like him on the practice range practicing because he thought that he was actually going to be playing in the event.
Wow,
which is hilarious because I've been with him golfing before.
I was about to say you've sent us clips of him golfing.
Let's just say his clips are very edited, but it's still funny. I mean, it's good for the game. It gets people interested. He's funny. I mean, it's good.
Okay. Butch, do you want to go next? I see you have yours in there.
Dude, I'm going to salute these basketball refs for bringing back football to basketball.
Okay. Go on.
There has been several collisions that have resulted into no calls that has everyone berserk. So I'm saluting them while everybody is hating on the refs for these no calls because they're bringing back the roughness of basketball.
They got to do something. They got hockey's taking over because they got a dude out there just chucking nucks whenever he can get anybody that walks by.
He'll find a way to get his team mentioned.
It's the truth. Also, I did see somebody get absolutely bamboozled into the score table in the Texas Tech game, which then ensued on people. People were chucking airplane bottles onto the field. There were like 4 technicals given out. It was unbelievable. It was Texas Tech, and that dude who was throwing stuff onto the court got escorted out, and they had him up in the air. It was like this 20-year-old guy. His feet were up in the air. He had like 6 security guards carrying him out, and he was chanting explicative UT as on his way
Jack
out.
and Coke.
He had this beautiful.
So what was he saying? Horns down?
No, he was 4-letter wording UT, and he had
That's
this
what I'm saying.
atrocious. Some might call beautiful. Some might call beautiful Kentucky waterfall coming out the back. It was quite a scene.
Oh,
huge mullet. So,
Butch, have you seen that? It's like Russian basketball or Dagestan basketball.
No,
it's they tackle each other. It's basically rugby on a basketball court, and they try to get it in the hoop. Like they just run. They don't dribble. They don't dribble. They don't. They just. It's like wrestling, but basketball.
It's like slam ball without the trampolines.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna salute.
Which just reminded me, I've got to get something in right now.
Okay. I'm gonna salute Chiefs-aholic. He's back. Oh, wait, well, he's not really back.
No, he's not back.
His name got released. Xavier Babouadar, aka Chiefs-aholic, pled guilty to a string of bank robbery charges earlier today. He was ordered to pay a minimum of $532,000 in restitution and forfeit his autograph painting of Patrick Mahomes to the government. He had aspirations of becoming a wide receiver. I don't know why that got thrown in there.
Oh my God.
That's the most wild story I've ever seen in my life. That, for one, they made him give back his painting of. Who gets a painting of Patrick? What is he, the Mona Lisa?
What is he? White Goodman from Dodgeball?
Grabbing the bull by the. It's probably what it was. It was Pat Mahomes was the bull, and he was grabbing him by the horns or something. Holy cow! His lawyer did something too. I'm not really sure.
Did you see the look of his lawyer?
No, I heard there was like football references in there. I'm not really sure what.
Oh, dude, it was classic. I would play it, but we got in trouble last time.
I
we
wish
played
we could play it,
Twitter.
but I heard there was some football references.
Dude,
I also
it was classic.
I also had,
dude, his lawyer looks like a grown up version of the dude from Superbad.
Oh yes, he does. McLovin.
Is that the dentist from Dennis the Menace?
Holy moly!
Holy cow! Is that Batman's butler right there? I didn't hear what he said, but anyways, which lawyer would you rather have, that guy or Tommy DeVito's lawyer? That's really the question.
No, it's agent.
Agent, there you go.
Ooh.
Probably his lawyer too.
Yeah,
probably. And then I had an honorable mention. It was Big Dom, who was apparently could have been a trade happen, boys. He was apparently guarding John Lynch's podium at the press conference at the Combine. So did the Niners secure one of the best?
Didn't he almost? He lost his job because of the Niners.
Yeah. So if you can't beat him, join him. So did we just lock up the move of the offseason and get Big Dom?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Fred Warner does need a bodyguard because he's a cheap player. But
wow, see, we're taking shots already. We're taking shots. And this is why I have to defend my teams at every.
Come on the show.
Come on the show, Fred Warner. Okay. I don't know if Tex. We may go back and do his. We're not sure where he is. I thought he was going to come in, but nope. So now we've got to move on to the water cooler debate.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, this is the water cooler debate segment where we pick a topic, we put that topic on Twitter, and then people vote on it, and then we give each other sugar honey iced tea for the winner. But before we do that, so go follow us at Millie Goats on Twitter, and then look for the poll. We did 2 today because I completely forgot about the other one we did with Hubs. But first, the dad joke. What do you call it whenever a shoe backs up a toilet? It's clogged.
What? Oh man, you're a clogger.
Okay. So
Whew.
from our episode 105, where we had champion of the people golfer Mark Hubbard on the show, he won, which was the GOAT type of club. He won with Mile High Club. So we have to send him some sort of banner that he can hang up. And I'm thinking we just print something off, or maybe get Chiefsaholics artists to make us a intricate mural that we can send him.
Ooh.
And then package it up with some other goat sack stuff. So congrats to Hubs, and Hubs is gonna win the tournament tomorrow to celebrate his win. So that'll be 2 wins that he'll get. And from last week or last episode, last Wednesday, the GOAT type of step. I screwed up the voting because I put my name on there twice accidentally, even though people will say it was rigged. But I did win with Steppenwolf. The people decided with 48% of the vote. So the GOAT type of step was Steppenwolf. It wasn't the Texas 2-step, and it wasn't Get to Steppen. So I will hang another banner, and I'm probably on the most heater of all time here.
Why don't you ask
So,
me?
what was yours? Were
The
you gone during?
dubstep.
Is that the same as the Texas 2-step?
No.
No. I didn't know. I knew it was going to be some sort of dance. All right. So, as the winner, here's this week's question. I think I have it pulled up here. Yes, I do. Water cooler debate question for this episode. Here it is. What is the GOAT type of trap? Any takers to go first? Butch P, you finished last. If you'd like to go first, or J.V.I, if you'd like to go first because you didn't get an answer.
I mean, I can go first, and there's only one GOAT trap.
I know what it's going to be.
And this takes it back
Go ahead.
to early 2000s hip hop. And it's Young Jock's trap. Because you got to meet me there because it's going down.
Woo.
Meet me in the trap. It's going down. And everybody wants to know what's happening, and everybody's there. GOAT trap is Young Jock's trap.
I didn't know if you were going to go with bees in the trap, or just trap music in general.
you could I could do Butch Mall answer and do trap music.
All right. That's a good answer. Hey, bees in the trap. Butch P, do you want to go first? You want me to go?
I can't go first. J.V.I.'s already went.
True. Do you want me to go next, or do you want to
go ahead.
All right. I'm going to get you right here. And this will take you back to
first grade.
No. Take you back to the old high school lifting days. The GOAT trap is the upper trap. How many shrugs did everybody do in high school and in college? Because they want their traps to be popping whenever they're walking onto the field. Or how many dudes do you know who walk around with their upper traps flexed? Talking to you, BMO. I know you used to walk, dude. He used to walk around with his traps. flex like this, head
Like-
tilted back.
Like that dude from 90 Day Fiance with no neck.
Yes. Goldberg, great upper traps. LeVar Arrington. Who's the other guy? Takeo Spikes.
Mike Allstott.
Allstott, great upper traps.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Brock Lesnar. I don't know if that's controversial. Ryback, great traps. The goat trap is upper trap. Push P. Follow that one up. Trap music and upper trap.
Well, dude, those are great answers. But I'm gonna go with this weekend, the good old bear trap.
Mm.
Which is going to be hole 15, 16, 17 coming in. All right. So the bear trap this weekend is going to get you. Don't use actual bear traps because they're terrible, man. You don't want to do that to an actual bear. But the bear trap on the golf course is going to be so deadly. It's going to have so many balls going into the water. It's going to be a Sunday sermon baptismal surface out there. Okay. That's going to be your ultimate trap, the bear trap.
Shout out bear with a machine gun trap.
Yeah. Dude, he's lighting people on fire right now.
Dude, I'm looking at this doc. I don't know who wrote something underneath the water cooler debate, but I want to read it, and it's taking everything in my power not to read whatever that is, 330. Who wrote that in there?
I have no idea what that is.
It says Connie Bear 330. I don't know what that means, but I read it. I couldn't help myself. It was there. It sounds like somebody's instant message name. Somebody sign in here and try to type in their AIM name. Holy cow.
Put trap behind that. Maybe that's Texas answer.
Connie Bear trap.
It's
Dude.
it's a hunt. It's a hunting thing. You wouldn't know.
You know
You
what the
could
best type of trap is? It's my extra toughs. They're trappers. You trapper keeper. That's the best kind.
That's
oh,
hey, that's the one I was going to say right there. You just got to it. Trapper
It's-
keeper.
The best trap is the Connie Bear 330. It does. It traps the
Mm.
deer, so I could shoot it.
Yeah. You know what the best type of trap is? My hunting camera, because it lets me know that they're there, and I got them trapped right where I want them. All right, that was Tex's answer.
Nailed it.
Got it. Okay, let's dive into this golf course. The guys, let's build a lineup. Let's get it. Let's talk some golf. Theme music.
From 28 yards. Good snap, holds down, and the Mountaineers win in overtime. The field goal is good from Jason Viteris, and the Mountaineers escape the Low Country with a nail-biting 30-27 win over the Citadel Bulldogs.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Is David Jackson going to sue us? That was I remember that. That was one of my favorite pictures. It's you and me and Kilgore running off the field, arm in like all of us arm in arm. I still have that picture. It's up in our house somewhere. That was awesome. That was funny. You did get me. I didn't know what you were working on before the show, but that was incredible. That has nothing to do with golf.
Not a single thing. Well, it was a chip shot.
No, was it?
30 yards.
Oh, the other one was the 55-yarder you busted over the upright that they called no good or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was against Chattanooga.
I thought it was at the Citadel.
No.
Oh, well, in my face. Okay, we moved to Florida. Watch out for the humidity. Watch out for the Gators, because Gators don't play no shit. All right, from Ron Close, a very good Twitter follow who gives out free information on these courses at PGA Splits 101. Shout out him. Maybe we should get him on the show so he can do this. That would be incredible. I also want to shout out another great Twitter follow, the Model Maniac, Byron Lindeque. I think he's South African. He's an awesome Twitter follow, has a great show, and he just won Fantasy Writer of the Year for golf. So shout out that guy. We interact with him a lot. I want to get him on. I think I'm going on his show not too long. Okay. The not advice analysis of GOAT variants of this course. Butch P, you probably know and have looked at most of this stuff. So why don't you lead the way here?
Basically a complete opposite of last week. So off the tee, 5th toughest here. So you got to hit the fairways, but it's easier said than done with water everywhere. I mean, these guys are going to have a tough time. I'm really don't think, you can go up and down the list and just pick people here. But your average distance here off the tee is about 280, I'd say. 279 to be exact. We have the lowest birdie or better percentage and bogey avoidance combo on tour. So there's going to be a lot of high scoring, unfortunately. I will have to say, though, they made it a par 71 last year, and all the years before, it's been a par 70. Okay, number 10 is going to be a par 5. They pushed it to 530 yards. So we might have a little bit of even out on the scoring. But all in all, it's going to be a tough weekend for those guys out there. Partly because water is not forgiving.
No,
you hit it in the water, you're done.
Yeah,
I mean, you can hit it West Coast off course, and you're in a native area. You can play out of that. Hit it in the water, you got to take that stroke penalty
it'll kill you.
every time.
So we lost AK. Bad internet. I guess he tried to pull up something. I don't know if he had a slide or whatnot. I'm telling you, I am the most disorganized I've ever been for a show today. But we want to get into the guys.
Dude, well, what's your thoughts about the course?
I mean, you said they shortened the course. Or they made it longer.
No. It's a shorter course at like 7,100 yards, but with the water everywhere, you got to be really precise off the tee box. I mean, so that's really going to be what you need to focus on here.
And a lot of people struggle at this course.
Oh, rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean, because everyone hits a bad tee shot.
Yeah.
Got
to be good off the tee and good from 160, 200 in, right?
That's correct. So with that water, last week you had chances to with wide fairways and that 200-yard shot making some noise. You're just not going to be able to recover.
Yeah, I don't know what to say because I don't know much about the course other than what you've just told me. You know how I pick my guys. It's how they're playing, how they feel, and when I do look at, I think what AK was saying, that Roth clothes guy, whatever his name is, he puts out of like how they finished the past few years versus who they've done. So I kind of look at that too, like how guys have finished there, regardless of like how they've been playing. So that's kind of how I pick my guys. But understandably, this is the start to Florida swing. This is a hard one to start,
dude. Yeah, throughout these next 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to experience a tougher toll on the guys. But anyway, that can lead us right into who we like this week.
The guys?
Yes, our guys, our golfers up your sleeve. G.U.Y.S.
Now that we've said that correctly, since AK wasn't here, we can get to it. The G.U.Y.S. Guys, golfers
nice.
of the week.
Dude,
Kicking it off.
hold on.
He's got to go back.
Hold on. No, we don't have to go back. So they're building on our area. They're building another in-law suite, and these jabronis, these Yahoos, were trying to connect some sort of cable, and they sliced our internet cable in half a couple of days ago. And so then we had to get, like, oh, we're sorry. They did the whole BP, South Park meme. We're sorry. We'll get it fixed. I'm like, no, you won't, you jabronis. And so now they send this guy out there from Optimum to fix this internet. And he basically yanks it out of the ground and connects it. And now it's just sticking straight up out of the ground. So for all I know, there could be a dad blame bear or deer out there eating at my internet cord. It's sticking up in the air like the freaking Washington Monument.
They do like to target those things. I've seen them.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable. All right, let's go back. Let me catch up.
Wait a second. I bet Tex has one on his deer camera.
Oh, it's a trap. That's what he did. He probably came down here and go type of trap his internet cables out there for those bears and deer. They love to get up in there and just eat that LED lithium, whatever. What's it called?
Fiber.
Yes.
The
optic fiber. There you go. There you go. Anyways, so yeah. Y'all went over the course.
No,
Butch did.
No, we didn't. We gotta do it again.
Back it up. Start it over from the top.
No.
But hey, we do have this.
Who's your guy?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I was looking for that.
It's right there, dude. Golfers up your sleeve. Okay. So we've got the golfers up your sleeve. G.U.Y.S that you're gonna want to play. Damn it! I did it again, didn't I?
Yes.
I was a spelling bee champion in 5th grade.
Didn't seem like it.
No chance.
I'm just gonna have to change it to spell it like that. Unbelievable every time. Super James is here. The thumbnail is iconic, some would say. What's up, dude? Okay. The won't miss the cut in a million years guy. Now, last week, boys, we went 4 for 4. We got to repeat. We were down in Mexico, and we were hot. We were hot. Avocados and guacamole for days. Now, last week, I gave you Justin Lauer. What did he do? Oh, he finished 3rd. Also, should we go ahead and announce this?
If you want.
For those watching and listening, our next guest on this show, we've been in contact, will be none other than the Tower of Lauer, the Lauer Ranger himself, Justin Lauer. That will be sometime next week. We got to work out the details. He seems fired up. We're fired up. We're going to talk some more shenanigans. So we're really excited about that. But you won't miss the cut in a million years guy before the deer eats my fiber optic cable is none other than Maverick McNeely. Mm-hmm. Now you're asking yourself, why would you pick Maverick McNeely? Well,
Why would you pick Maverick McNeely?
Don't you know that this course has a ton of water, does it not?
Yeah, Butch just went over that.
And what loves to fly all over golf courses and poop all over the course?
Mavericks.
All over
seagulls.
Goose. And what does Goose need?
McNeely's.
Maverick. Top Gun, top 10, Maverick McNeely could possibly win this thing. He does have the stats to back it up. I'm pretty sure he is. He's humming right now, by the way. I don't know if y'all have looked at his stats, but I have. Let me pull those up really.
I have not looked at them.
You're missing out, dude. The Mav is what I like to call him for short. Hold on, let me get to his. I had it pulled up, and then everything went to absolute shambles. What's he done in his last 4 events? I don't know. Made the cut and got top 40, and then top 10, and then top 15 in his last 4. How about that?
Hey.
You still don't like Mav?
No.
You still don't like Mav?
I don't.
Well, sit down and let me tell you a little story about how his life got flipped upside down I
You
forgot.
like to take a minute, just sit right there.
Wait, we're in Florida, guys.
Tell you how he
Not
became
Bel Air.
the prince of humid air.
Mm.
Humid air.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Mav McNeely is a very good strokes gained off the tee, very good around the green,
Okay.
very good total strokes gained, very good putting. What he's not good at is approach to the green, which is really important on this course. But we believe in him and that he is going to turn it around.
We
So-
believe that he will win.
What he is really good at this year is putting. Putts per round, he's 9th.
Oh.
And one putt percentage, he's 29th. And putting average, he is 22nd. So we're banking on the fact that he will get this strokes gained from approach on track here, and that we're going to ride this putting phenomenon all the way to a won't miss the cut in a million years. Who wants to go next?
Speaking of putting,
Do
I
it.
will go next with my. I've changed the name up of my guys. My hang the banner on the course guy
Ooh, I like it.
this week.
I like that.
Last week I went with Stranger Things, and he performed. So this week I'm going back down to the bottom of the barrel, low, 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 low. And who else do you want when there's a lot of water and there's water around the greens? The first thing you learn when you're an amateur golfer and you're putting, trying to read the greens, what do you learn? That the greens slope towards the water.
And if it's Bermuda, look at the around the cup, and wherever it's dead, it'll tell you which way it's breaking.
So who better to find those two things out than somebody that gets as close to the green as possible as he is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Camilio Villegas.
Villegas. What happens in Villegas stays in Villegas.
Down there way low at
Low.
5,300.
Is he at 5,300?
Yes.
Dude, he went on a heater not too long ago. He's actually, dude, his story is pretty incredible. I don't know if you know anything about.
I think he's played very well here too. I thought I remember reading that, but then I couldn't find it again. So maybe I just dreamed it and the lack of sleep that I've got.
You need to look up his he's a guy you want to root for. I'll tell you that. Because he had a tragedy in his he was out for a while. So I'm rooting for him. I like it.
Camilio.
Okay, Butch.
Since we're riding hot in Florida here, we
Hot,
got
very
the
hot.
yeah. T-Top, Camaro, Super Sport, SS. Okay.
Mm.
My guy, initials are SS for that Super Sport Camaro, riding hot. He's a Georgia Bulldog. Plays well here. Great. He has incredible course history. Sepp Straka.
Ooh.
Straka.
Oh, what's the goat type of step? Actually, take out the T. It's a sep.
It's a sip.
The old septic tank
Ooh.
down there.
Take a little sip like this.
The old septic tank. Hey, I like that. I like Sepp Straka. Does he really play well here?
He's got two good finishes, I think.
I believe he's
Okay.
won 2 years ago. 10 under.
I think you're right.
Okay. So we've got McNeely, we've got Villegas, we've got Straka. Tex chimed in. We're not really sure where he is, but he gave you a guy from France.
Oh,
A Pavon.
Pavon. Matthew Pavon, who is actually on an absolute heater here the last 15
It's
events.
actually pronounced Mathion.
It's probably Matteau Pavon. Matteau
I bet he
Plateau.
likes croissant.
Croissant. He's only done starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. His last 10 events, he's finished 6th, 1st, 9th, 47th, 15th, 5th, 7th, 39th, 1st, 3rd. Absolute heater this guy is on. So Tex coming in with that. Maybe he'll be able to join us and illuminate the masses on why he picked Pavon. And then we've got Dylon with the dark horse, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker course. I don't even know where I was going with that, but he said CT Pan.
Because it's the panhandle.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh, there we
Yes.
go.
Yes. The pan at the panhandle. Peter Pan, peanut butter.
Dude, CT Pan plays well here too. I think he's got like a top 20, top 16 back-to-back finishes. So that's a pretty good dark horse pick. I like it.
That is a dark horse. He's way down there too, isn't he?
Yeah.
I do wish DraftKings
I was
would do that.
actually looking at him myself.
I wish DraftKings would, along with like how they've played recently, put how they've done at the tournament.
And CT, didn't he just finish like 8th or something?
He
Third.
finished third
Oh, there
Third
he is.
last week.
Yeah.
Dude, I was looking.
6,200.
I couldn't find him, and then
But either way, I mean, that's a heck of a price. I mean, for a guy that has also could have been equally in that course history spot.
yeah, 6,200. But yeah, he finished third.
I think he's on the daggum power rankings
What power rankings? What are you looking at?
on the PGA Tour.
I'm just going to throw those up there. Here they are. McNeely, Villegas, Pavon, Sepp Straka. Oh! Look who's here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, does the league live on?
Which league?
Wrestling.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So
He said, yep.
there's a lot of stuff going on that is kind of silly that we'll talk about after the show if you guys want to really, really know what's going on. But
yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, but it's just we're trying to get our ducks in a row so that we can practice at the high school and have an organization through the high school booster club. And it's a lot of steps that are kind of ridiculous, but it still exists.
So you're like one-legged ducks right now.
Yep. Swimming in circles.
Oh, that's what the 360 meant.
Lucky for you, we're in Florida and we have a lot of water for that.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
Tell us. So we got, all right, you got to give us two things. What's the GOAT type of trap? What is the GOAT type of trap?
I wrote it on there. Conabear 330.
That's exactly what we said. I was like,
we read it, but we have no idea what it is.
It's a trap. Like if you want to catch a groundhog or something, that's the size trap you use. You basically you block all the entrances to everything but one hole. That thing's it's like a giant mouse trap. That thing walks into that trap and it pow.
I can't wait for you to go back and listen to the show.
Right plane.
Yes, dude.
I want to see this in action.
Let's Google it, dude. They'd make a big 440 for beavers.
No, like live action. I don't want to. I want you to do it.
No, dude, if I stick my arm in one of those things, I'd break it.
Can't wait for you to hear how we describe.
J-Vi was spot on. He goes, it's probably some type of. And I knew you knew if you typed it in there, I was going to read it. I was like, I don't know who wrote this in here.
I wrote it in there. I wanted you to have it in there.
He read it.
Well, I didn't know if J-Vi wrote it because the first part of that.
He probably wrote it like this. Conabear 3.
He called it a Connie Bear.
Yeah.
Connie Bear.
I was
330. What is that? What is that? Well, probably some type of thing to kill animals, eh?
Yeah, we definitely, that's how we described it. Can't wait for you to hear it. And also Pavon. Let's get your what gives with Pavon.
What stat was it I was looking at? He was top 3 in strokes gained putting, I'm pretty sure. or maybe it was total strokes putting.
Dude, what is he not good at? Honestly, the
Dude,
guy
he
is
is.
on fire.
Yes, I remember playing him late last year.
And I also want to say Pavon.
Pavon, Mateau, Pavon,
Les Pavons, Les Pavons. How I love Les Pavons.
Pavon. Okay. What are we gonna do now? So we've got all the guys.
We got to pick.
Okay.
We got to pick our sixth guy because
Right.
I'm entering a lineup,
All
a
right.
single entry lineup with all of our guys. We have to pick a sixth.
How much
guy.
do you have left?
Well,
hold on. I'm about to pull it up right here. I got it, guys. Actually, let me get rid of this banner that I keep hanging.
I'll have enough to get whoever we want. 14,000 left.
Okay. So I'm adding it to the stage, and we picked.
Oh, there we go.
McNeely.
Yeah, that's what we need right there. We have Straka and Pavon that you just passed over, but you got to go to your guy first.
Okay. Oh, they're back to back. How about that? There's Pavon. There's Straka. Oh, there's Hubbard
Jaeger.
sitting right there, boys.
Jaeger.
That's who we. There's Hubbard right there. Oh, baby. They still put Lauer way down there, boys. By the way.
Yeah, he was still pretty far back. I don't trust him. I can't
Who
trust
else?
him yet.
Oh,
Hey.
McNeely.
You're
I
not
already
going to pass
can.
Setsune that low and me not play him.
We can.
You can also just type in
McNeely?
the name in the search thing up there at the top.
Butch, I would do that.
CT Pan
could-
at 6,300 and Viegas at
Thank you.
5,300.
Oh, shit. You gotta scroll all the way down here.
You should have had this done already.
Viegas. No. Okay. So we've got 14,000 left over. So far, Pavon, Straka, McNeely, CT Pan, Camilo Villegas. And now we can really do whatever we want.
Yeah.
You got to go with the favorite. Yeah. I mean, Rory.
Is he the favorite?
Yeah.
Or do Cam
Is he
Young.
the favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's why he's 12,000.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. He's
don't
the
trust him.
favorite for sure. What do you
I
mean
know
you
he's the
don't trust
favorite.
him?
Tony
He's the most
Finau was the favorite
talented
last
golfer.
week.
Yeah. That's not the same comparison. Rory's been in
Of
the
course, his
official world ranking top 10 for 20 years, seems like.
When was the last time Rory won an event in America?
Oh,
Go ahead, dude. Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't know
Rory stands. So,
but if all these other guys win and he finishes second, you're going to need him on your team.
Yeah. You're going to need him.
let's just go right down the list here and start naming off all these golfers.
Without any name every golfer and talk about it.
McElroy.
Make noise like, ooh, there he is.
Cam Young.
Tom Kim.
Hey,
Cole.
Tom Kim. Ooh.
Hey, JT Poston.
All right. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Really?
Everybody stop.
Really? Is it really McElroy? J-Vi, what do you think? You're just sitting there looking at your phone.
I'm looking at how people have been playing. Because Kirk won last year, correct?
Yeah.
I thought Lauer was the favorite because he's had like a two top five finishes the past 2 years. Are people fading?
You mean
Shane
Lowry?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Lowry. That was a guy that I wrote down. I jotted down was Shane Lowry.
See, I've been big on Henley, Butch's guy from last year.
Was it that my guy last year?
Oh yeah, you were all about some Russell Henley.
Wait, that might have been me earlier.
Don. Oh no, that's right, because I did Don
Yeah.
Henley as my guy.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, you did.
What about this? How about this? Each one of us pick a contest to play. It can be free or not. We use the 5 golfers that we get to the 5 golfers that we chose as our guys. And then you personally get to pick your 6th guy. And whoever has the highest amount gets to pick the guy next week.
I like that. I like that. I like what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me take a picture of this so I remember.
What if we did that as our WOAT? We have to play these 5 guys, but the 6th guy is up in the air.
Mm.
And then it's even across the board.
Mm.
Yeah. But what if you pick the same guy as somebody else?
Oh well, then hey, tie.
Hmm.
Then you have to see who has the fastest 40-yard sprint.
No.
I'm gonna try. I think I can still get under 5. I think I can still get under 5.
Bad.
Good luck.
I'm gonna have the defensive coordinator at the local high school time me one day.
Oh, on grass?
On grass. In my softball cleats.
Hmm.
You gonna run it in your extra toughs?
Nope, softball cleats.
Coward.
When are you doing this?
That's the only cleats that I got. I don't know. You want to come? You want to run a 40 up at the high school?
No, Butch will blow his quad out. See that story too.
Butch's parentheses will go to greater than or less than signs.
It'll look like
the mouth opens this way. Hey, the mouth of the gator opens up.
Both his ACLs.
Those things will look like Megan Thee Stallion's eyelashes.
Holy moly.
Okay. All right. So we done with this screen. So we figured it out. I mean, we're gonna put all these in there, and then each one of us are gonna pick the final and 6th guy.
Yeah, you pick your own guy.
All right. So we're doing this in the WOAT.
Yes.
Okay. It's accountability. Dylon, looking at you.
Listen to us
Accountability
right now.
Do what
All
you're
right.
supposed
I can
to
pull.
Somebody's got to get in touch with him before 6:45 in the morning.
Yes,
I'm gonna send him a picture of. This is the list.
That is weird too. I'm so used to like having like 3 hours in the morning to be like, all right, I don't have to put anything in yet.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's like, don't wake
better
up.
get it in now.
Yeah. So we got to support our guys too. Hubs.
So who you gonna play?
Not so fast, my friend.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah, let's read some more names. Make some more noises.
Postguard, Nap.
Ooh.
Justin Rose is all
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. They're all on there.
Penrith.
Everybody's on the list.
Svensson and Penrith are back to back.
Everybody's on the list. Let's go. Move on.
Speaking of Canadian geese, all right.
Snedeker's in there.
Sneeds?
He's got a 122 and a 130 in his past 2 events.
Can't help it.
Sneed's about to go Lorax on him. Everybody needs a Sneed. All right. You missed a text. I lost internet earlier. That was infuriating. Also, do deers or bear like to eat internet cables? Do I need to set up a Connie Bear 3000?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. We've got one more. We got a music drop we got to hit. How dare yous?
Come on.
That's right.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross. How dare you?
How dare yous? Here we go. This is basically a segment where we pick something over the last couple of days that has transpired, and we just kind of old guy yelling at the sky here. We just yell into the bowels of the internet and into your car speakers or your headphones, wherever you're listening at. So how dare yous? Who would like to go first? I see J-Vi has something there. I have something there.
I'll go first. My how dare you goes out to the food chain, the restaurant, Wendy's. And it goes out to Wendy's because Wendy's is going to start trying out this new pricing system, surge pricing, similar to Uber or Lyft. So if there's a lot of traffic in there, a lot of double cheeseburgers are being ordered, that price is going to go up. A lot of chicken nuggets aren't being ordered, that price will go down. What are they doing?
I'll tell you what.
Supply and demand.
Frosty's going to cost me $15?
Dude.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's a quick way to lose business. How dare you?
Dave Thomas would never.
No.
He would never.
No.
He's rolling over in his grave. I will say I did go into Wendy's a couple of weeks ago, and their combos now are like $11.99.
Dude, they're all like that.
Every fast food
McDonald's is
chain's
like that too now.
The only one that is warranted to pay that type of price is Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
I will pay whatever. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm grabbing me. No. I don't know. I'm going to the grocery store, and that's still annoying.
That is also annoying. Way to bring politics into it, Butch. Way to go. How dare you, Wendy's? Okay, here's mine. I'm going to how dare you Mississippi State basketball. Okay? They were playing Kentucky last night. And everybody's trying to be the first university or team or collection to be the ones that say, hey, look at us. We didn't storm the court in a big win. Because Mississippi State put up on their scoreboard with like 4 minutes to go when they're up by like 3 that says, hey, students, please remain in your seats after the game. Do not make your way to the court. So they assumed that they were going to beat Kentucky and put up that sign so that they could virtue signal and be like, we did it. We stopped people from storming the court. And then Kentucky came back and won the game, and they didn't even have to worry about that stupid sign.
Karma.
And so they didn't have to storm the court. So how dare you, Mississippi State? You got exactly what you deserved. Way to try to be so cool that you could say first, hey, this worked. Well, guess what? You lost.
They called the no-hitter. Everybody knows.
Exactly. You stink. Nice try. And don't you think for a second that every player on Kentucky didn't see that billboard you put up, you idiots, right in the middle of the game. Oh. So, how dare you, Mississippi State? Tex, do you have one?
My how dare you goes out to, well, first let me start with the NFL player team report card came out. And guess what team was among the worst?
Niners.
For nutrition
Cowboys.
And dietitians.
Oh, Bills.
That's right. You guessed it. The Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
they live in Buffalo, and they feed their team a steady diet
Wings.
of beef on wick and wings with homemade ranch and blue cheese.
Wow.
No ranch.
Wow, dude.
No wonder they're sluggish by the end of the year.
Yep.
Their triglyceride ratio is probably out of this world.
Hey, I can tell you my triglyceride ratio is out of this world. We're talking 500s, buddy. Way up there.
That's not try anymore. That's quint glycerides.
That's pentaglycerides.
Dude. Hey, no wonder they don't. No wonder there's so many HDLs and LDLs for the Bills in the playoffs.
Yep. Lots of L's in there.
Wow. Butch, do you have one?
I'm going to how dare these Dodgers baseball guys for being ridiculously good. They got Otana and the Yamamoto.
Mm-hmm. Mookie Betts.
Man, forget this year. Tex. Heck, Dodgers are going to be storming.
I don't think they're going to win it.
I don't know. The Rangers, no. I'm still I'm champion, World Series champion. My Texas Rangers bringing everybody back. One more round. Let's go. And they get DeGrom to start the whole year. Hopefully he doesn't blow his elbow out again.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, he might not start the year, but he'll finish the year.
Speaking of going, gone, I got to run. I got to help with the kid. Y'all wrap it up.
All right.
See ya. See you. Okay. Other relevant sports news. Here we go. It's basically football. McDermott is calling his shot. Did you guys see this? I'm pretty sure I took a picture of it. I hope I did. if I didn't just know that I meant to take a picture of it, and now I can't find it.
I was going to hell dare the Bills for something else, and that's because what's his name? DeMar was talking about how great it would be to play in Pittsburgh.
Hamlin?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You're exactly right. Anyway, Sean McDermott said that it's not a matter of if the Bills will win a Super Bowl. It's a matter of when. So Sean McDermott already calling a shot. He's putting the target on their backs already, even though they hung that Super Bowl banner last year. So the Bills are in trouble. The other thing was, also, this is crazy, NFL free agent running backs. Here's a little stat for you. Notable free agent running backs this season.
Oh, yeah, a bunch.
Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard, DeAndre Swift, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Devin Singletary, Austin Eckler. Every single one of them had over 1,000 scrimmage yards. It's the most that's ever happened. So there's a lot of running back talent out there for the Cowboys to try to pick up and ultimately fall short. It doesn't matter. What do you think about that list? Are they devaluing the running back, or is people just grabbing running backs in the draft?
They are devaluing the running back.
Mm.
Just because, like, the tenure of a running back in the NFL is very short. So, like, it's very tough. Like, I think Jonathan Taylor's big contract is probably going to be the last one you see of that kind for a while for the running backs, unfortunately.
CMC's got a nice. It's going to shift. It always does.
Yeah.
It'll always come back. There was something else I was gonna bring up. Oh, yeah. How about this? Todd Gurley is younger than Derrick Henry. And Todd Gurley hasn't played in over 3 years. Isn't that wild?
Hey.
Super James says Dodgers are a despicable team, but they have to be huge favorites. Agreed, but I don't think they're going to win at all. Just my thoughts. And then the last piece of information was the Carolina Panthers have raised their ticket prices by 4%. David Tepper over there, he's really trying to completely derail the Carolina Panthers franchise. How can you go 2-15, be an absolute dumpster fire, have absolutely no future, nothing on the horizon that's like, wow, we're really going to be good, and then raise the ticket prices? Like,
There
what
is
a stupid move.
Moving them overseas.
You think Tepper's going to move them to?
Could be them in Jacksonville.
Mexico City, Mexico Panthers.
Ooh.
Panteras?
The Panteras?
Not the river, the pond.
Why not? Why not Mexico though?
Are Panthers in Mexico? Do they have?
They got Jaguars in Mexico.
So Jaguars to Mexico would be an absolute plot twist.
Well, they also have Panthers as well.
Do you think
both?
Do you think that because Charlotte's one of the hottest places in America to live, that David Tepper's just trying to raise prices with inflation?
I don't know. I don't know how you can inflate whenever tickets were 45 cents to go to a game at the end of last year.
So what does that bring? 46 cents? I don't know what everybody's complaining about. I'm not paying 46 cents for a ticket to watch this. What a joke.
All right.
Anyways. All right. Inter-Squad DraftKings Jamboree standings. I am in first with 5 wins. J.Vi, Tex, and Dylon are tied with 2 wins apiece. Butch P has 0. We also have a listener league contest that I saw you put out there that I have not. There you go, the Carolina Chupacabras from Super James. Let's go. I would buy that shirt. Oh my gosh, dude. There was a minor league baseball team called the Danville Dairy Dandies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's minor league baseball teams have the best names in sports, period. And it's not up for debate. So that's the WOAT-A-MAKER standings. Go join our DraftKings $1 entry, single entry golf contest for tomorrow at the Cognizant Classic. Recommend our show to a friend, a friend's friend, family friend. We would do the same for you. Check us out on YouTube, Rumble, the Millie Goats. Let me get our theme music going here. And make sure to share our episodes. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow us on Twitter at Millie Goats down there in the bottom of my screen. Follow us on Instagram at Millie Goats. Subscribe, rate, and review. Be on the lookout next week, or we'll see you on Sunday. But we got a big interview coming up next week too. So let's get Hubs that win, baby, or Lauer.
Mm-hmm.
Go Niners. Go Hubs.
Go Cowboys. Go Rangers.